The front door creaked low as it swung open, a sound that once felt comforting but now grated like a wrong note in an otherwise perfect song. Sarah was later than usual, but that wasn't what unsettled me. It was her smile, radiant, almost blinding, the kind she usually reserved for special moments, like anniversaries or the day we brought our puppy home. Only this time it felt fake. A mask. It never reached her eyes. I sat at my desk in the study, the pale blue glow of my laptop washing over the room. For 2 weeks, I had been preparing, planning every detail, scripting every step. Nothing about this was impulsive. It was a slow, inevitable result of months of growing doubt. The way she tilted her phone away when I passed, the string of late-night work calls, the widening chasm in our conversations. Every small thing had built like kindling, and now the fire was ready. "Hey," she called, her voice too bright, a pitch too high. "How was your day?" I lifted my gaze, my expression blank, hiding the bitterness simmering underneath. "Quiet. Fine. Yours." "Oh, you know," she said, her words oddly hanging in the air as she drifted toward the kitchen. "Just a lot." The fridge hummed open. Glasses clinked. That word lingered in my mind. A lot. Could mean work. But my thoughts went elsewhere. A lot of lies, a lot of someone else. I pressed it down, studying myself. I wasn't there to yell or accuse. That stage had passed. What remained was colder, sharper. I wanted her to feel the truth, not through anger, but through the weight of evidence. A few minutes later, she returned with a glass of wine. The brightness in her face had dimmed, replaced with uncertainty. She looked wary, like a creature sensing a trap. "What are you working on?" she asked, glancing at my screen. Seemed ordinary enough. Just my coding workspace. Hours of quiet labor condensed into lines of code. The skeleton of a tool I was finally ready to reveal. "Just a project," I said, a faint curl of smile touching my lips. "Something I've been meaning to finish." She leaned closer, scanning the screen, tension radiating from her. "What kind of project?" she pressed, her voice straining between curiosity and unease. I slid my chair back and stood slowly. "It'll make more sense if I show you." I placed my hands lightly on her shoulders. She tensed beneath my touch. To her, it must have felt surreal, as if she were watching someone else's life unfold. I guided her gently toward my chair. She hesitated, eyes locked on mine, dread seeping through her composure. From my pocket, I drew a small, plain USB stick. Weeks of quiet, methodical work rested within it. I inserted it into the port, and the screen changed. At first, it looked ordinary, a website like any other. But beneath the simple surface lay a meticulously constructed archive, not of love or memory, but betrayal. A database of every trace, every lie, every proof of her unfaithfulness. I had uploaded a series of photos, grainy and distant, but unmistakable. They showed her at the bar she claimed was a work function the night before, laughing, leaning close, kissing another man. The pictures themselves didn't cut deepest. It was what came after. Beneath the photos was an interactive timeline I had built. Every late-night call, every text, every supposed work trip from the past few months laid out with timestamps, phone records, and GPS data. Each entry annotated with the truth behind her excuses. The first one was a short call, only 2 minutes. At the time, she'd slipped into the garage while I was in bed, whispering about a client lunch. But I had the recording. It wasn't a work call. It was her arranging to see him, voice low, eager. I watched her eyes move across the screen, color draining from her face. The confident mask she wore moments ago dissolved into raw fear. She finally understood, undeniable evidence of every lie she had spun. I didn't feel anger anymore. No shouting, no rage, just a crushing, hollow sadness. I let her sit in the weight of it. She broke the silence first, voice trembling. "How? How did you?" I gestured toward the screen. "It's all here. Every lie, every secret. And it's not hidden. I made sure the site is public. Your family, your friends, your co-workers, they'll all see it." Her hand shot to her mouth, tears streaming. "No, no, please. You can't. I'm begging you." Her sobs didn't move me. I had rehearsed this moment. Calm, steady, without a trace of sympathy, I said, I didn't put you in this position, Sarah. You did. These are your choices. Now live with what comes next. In desperation, she lunged for the laptop, pounding the keyboard as if frantic keystrokes could erase months of betrayal. I stepped back, detached, watching her unravel. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was just a mistake. I never meant to hurt you. A mistake? The word hung like an insult. What she had done wasn't one careless slip. It was deliberate, repeated, thought out. Mistakes happen once, I said, stepping closer, locking eyes with her. You didn't make a mistake. You made choices. Again and again. And now you face the consequences. I turned and left her there, broken, sobbing in front of the evidence she could never erase. I didn't look back. I packed a bag, walked out, and headed straight to the airport. My one-way ticket was already waiting. As the plane lifted into the night sky, the city lights scattered beneath me like shards of glass. I didn't feel grief. I didn't feel rage. I felt free. That chapter was over. As for her, I knew her reckoning had only just begun.